a Book session. Thank you all for being with us today in this session. So, how are you all doing and what are your feelings for the session? Are you feeling excited or nervous? Like, what are your feelings?
Very excited, actually.
Well, that's great. And even I am feeling excited because amidst us, we have a special invitee. And before I invite her, let me just tell you all the role players who are all going to play a role in this session. And here is a short intro for Pick a Book for people who are new to it. Pick a Book is a completely free online book review club initiated by the children for the children among the age group of 10 to 16 years. Our mission is to create a community of young readers who are in their tens and motivate more and more people to read books and enhance their knowledge and creativity. We have a session on every alternate Sunday from 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. with three eminent book reviewers, three evaluators, one storyteller, a word creator, word of thanks teller, introducer, jerk master, quiz master, and a new role which we have introduced recently, an impromptu curator. Let me mention the role players for today's session. The two reviewers are Pranavika and Falak. The two evaluators are Drishana, who will be evaluating Pranavika's review, Imran, who will be evaluating Falak's review. The impromptu curator is Drishana, the word creator is Krishika, vote of thanks teller is Hasini, and introducer of the host, as we have already seen, is Hansin. So are all the role players present? Please do put up a thumbs up if you are there. That's great. And I have a small request to all of you. To make the session more interactive, please try to stay in the video mode throughout the session so that this session can be made more powerful. And now the time has come to invite our special guest, Mani Upreti ma'am, who is the founder of Nutri Tattva Foods and is a nutritionist. Do you know about Nutri Tattva Foods? It is an innovating ready-to-eat snacks are made from superfoods, seeds, nuts, fruits, and vegetables, which are all natural, high in fiber, and rich in protein. These delicious snacks ensure that the natural goodness of the ingredients remains intact. Being low in calories, they are good fit for snacking in between meals and helps in weight management as well as boost immunity. Let us now welcome the woman behind this company, Nutri Tattva Foods. Let's all welcome Mani Upreti ma'am with a big round of applause.
Thank you, Sai Kirtana. That was a very nice introduction. Can you all hear me well?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, good morning to everyone. And, thank you for inviting me to your Pick a Book session. I'm very excited to see you all. It is a lovely way to interact and discuss books, also, to gain knowledge. So I'm very happy to be part of this. So as you described, Nutri Tattva is about ready-to-eat nutritious snacks. I will give you a small peek into how Nutri Tattva got started. And before that, a brief background about myself. So as you described me as a nutritionist, I actually, the kind of work that I did to make me become one as a, expert in nutrition was something to do with working for food industry. Okay, so what I did was I had done my PhD in chemistry and I had moved to US to work for University of Texas Southwestern Medical Center. I was doing postdoctoral research there. And during my research, it was completely chemistry-based work. But then I got an opportunity to work as a scientist for the Coca-Cola company in Atlanta. And there I worked with them for several years on a variety of ingredients that go into food. As simple as a sweetener that goes into Coke, which is non-caloric, means which does not have any calories. I will give you more background on what are calories. something, so calorie is something which does not give energy, which does give energy, and non-caloric is which does not give energy. And so the whole idea was to make products more and more beneficial for those who are going to consume it. So everybody knows Coca-Cola, right? And everybody knows carbonated drinks. We know a variety of processed food products like chips, biscuits, cakes. You get so many varieties in market. So the whole idea of working for ingredient was to understand their chemistry, and I have done that kind of research work with the food companies in India and in US, and I always used to feel the need for kind of products which could be packaged, but at the same time they give you nutrition. I hope you all understand a little bit about nutrition, but I'll still give you a brief background. Nutrition is what our body needs to make it energized, healthy, and well all the time. Okay. And because you all are in the growing stage of your life, your body also needs nutrition continuously to make more body cells, to continuously keep on, growing your muscles, your bones, and at the same time, keep the hormonal balance all along, keeping you energized so that no malnutrition doesn't happen. And malnutrition is something when either there is a lot of nutrition, which is overnutrition, or if it is a lack of nutrition, which is undernutrition. And nutrition comes from what you eat in food. Okay, so there are things like carbohydrate, protein, which become major part of your food. And then there are things like vitamins and minerals, which are like a very tiny part of your food, but they're very important. Okay, so whenever we eat packaged food product or we eat fresh food product, the difference becomes on the balance of these nutrients, either carbohydrate, protein, vitamins, and minerals. Okay, so for example, if your parents give you fresh fruit to eat, right? You will have carbohydrate if it is a sweet one, with the vitamins and minerals and maybe fiber in it. Okay, when you eat, say, fresh homemade any kind of dish, say dal and sambar or rice and idli with coconut chutney, and all these will have nutrients which are required to make you healthy. So they will have carbohydrates coming from rice, protein coming from sambar, there will be fat coming from coconut chutney, and it's a very nice balance of nutrients. Okay. And when you are just having, say, a packet of biscuits, they may have carbohydrates and they may have fat. Okay. But they may lack vitamins and minerals. So it will not be a good nutritious snack on its own. But maybe if you had a glass of milk along with it, then you will have good quality protein also coming from milk, and then it will be a good combination for you to have a complete diet. Okay. So most of the time, what happens is in overnutrition, you tend to eat one kind of product more, and like only carbohydrate, and fat, and other kind of products less, and then it becomes malnutrition kind of situation, which is not good for your body. So the way NutriTattva was started is the kind of products that we want to bring to market should have a good balance of carbohydrate as well as protein and good quality fat that is coming in one say packet of a nutrition bar. That is the product that we are trying to give. So and when we talk about nutrition, maybe it will be too early for you all to think about it in this detail, but trust me, when people reach the age of 30s, they start looking at it more seriously. And more so because now there's so much of information out there. It's easy to access on internet, and not everything is correct on internet, but at the same time, it's a very, very helpful way to reach out to the right source of information. Okay. So this is a gap that we saw in the market, that not every snack was in the right proportion of protein, carbohydrate, and fat. And this is what we wanted to bring. So we have snacks which are packaged, which means like one individual bar, nutrition bar comes in a packet, and somebody who is busy going to office or outside would be able to get a healthy snack by just having one of our nutrition bars or one packet of our seeds. Okay. Packaged food has the benefit of giving nutritional security. So, while like fresh food is easy to cook when you have a setup, like a complete kitchen, ingredients, the whole paraphernalia that your parents will be managing, right? And when you are outside, or when you say, for example, you grow up and you go to another city, either you start having the whole paraphernalia to set up, or you get fresh fruit from somewhere. But in between, if you are trying to snack on, then the kind of healthy snacks that you will get will be limited. So this is a growing area where people are getting concerned, and then they are looking for nutritious snacks or nutritious in between snacking options. Okay. Can somebody tell me what they want to eat when they have eaten say breakfast, and lunch is still 2-3 hours away? What would you like to eat in between? Will somebody like to tell me?
Hello. Hi.
Hi.
Ma'am, good morning. Have a good day today.
Good morning.
This is Jara from Chennai. As you asked the question, I would like to share small things.
Yeah.
We should not actually late our breakfast and lunch and also the dinner. We must first see our location while we are what are the weather we are seeing, what kind of weather we are receiving from the sky while we get up and go out. So it depends upon the weather. We must take our breakfast, lunch, and also the dinner. First one. And second one, as a homemaker, I would like to say these things. If we get later for breakfast, definitely our intestine will get more affected. Intestine will get more affected now. So if we go to the late breakfast and also the lunch, the breakfast should be finished before 9 o'clock maximum, or before 8 o'clock. And the lunch should be 12 to 1, and the dinner should be 7 to 8 or 7 to 8:30. It is the right process how we are going to lead our children and also us.
Yes, correct. This is very important to eat your meals on time. It's a very important aspect, because when you're growing, when kids are in the growing stage, when growth spurts happen, the body needs calories, and it should be given calories right on time. But it is also important for the physical balance to have meals on time, because a disciplined way of eating will actually help you avoid anything that would be junk when you eat additional, which is when you do not have access to good food. So the way last speaker has described, it is important to be very particular about your meals, but at the same time, when you are not able to access fresh meals, you are traveling, you are outside, then it becomes more important that whatever you eat, you should look at what kind of nutrition you are getting, and be little conscious about, whether you are getting just one component of your diet, just only carbohydrate, or just carbohydrate and fat and no protein or no fiber, because that goes a long way for your body to able to adjust, and any kind of spike in, say, blood sugar that happens because you have eaten something which is very sweet, like a very sweet drink, will actually result in kind of imbalance, and that has to be balanced by say more fiber rich product. So why I'm talking about all this is because so when kids are growing up, we all try to make them realize the benefits of fresh food, of balanced food, because if you do not do it, the body tends to show impact by means of some kind of nourishment issues, like slow growth, like some kind of lifestyle diseases like diabetes, which also starts happening pretty early, even in kids. And when kids become very young adults, then they start having issues which you do not realize, because having balanced meals is a habit, and habits actually take very long time to make. I would say it's easily 5 to 7 years, and for that, it's very important that we start training our kids, at the age of, say, if you are in the age of, say, 10 to 17, 18, if you start, getting into the right habit now, by the time you are young adults, you would have those habits, and you will not have to think about, because your body is now tuned to, say, eating a variety of vegetables, a variety of fruits, or, nutritious products like nuts, milk, or you say protein coming from paneer, tofu, those who are non-vegetarian. So it's very important. Can somebody? Okay, I mean, I should be asking questions. Can somebody give me examples of where protein comes in your food from?
Can I?
Yeah.
So my protein comes from milk, egg, pulses, and also some variety of fish and fish, and that's all I do.
Yeah, it's actually a very good list, Riddhan. Thank you. Anybody else?
Ma'am, we also get it from the leafy vegetables.
Yes, but the quantity will be way less.
Yes, ma'am. The quantity will be less, but there are few leafy vegetables from which we can get protein.
So give me some examples, Saikita. So this will be like a work to do for you to do research on this. Jitspeed, right? Yeah, please tell me.
Yes, ma'am, I have one example. An egg. Even that little unborn form of the chicken inside, it has some protein at least.
So yes, egg is a very good example of protein coming from animal sources. Okay. Riddhan, you wanted to say something again? Or I thought Krisika. Sorry, who else wants to give an answer? Krisika, yeah.
Yes, ma'am. It comes from egg, almonds, lettuces, from green leaf vegetables, ma'am.
Yes, very good answer. Actually, beans, lentils like dal, beans like rajma, and a number of other beans like mung beans, we have variety of lentils. We are very lucky to have so many variety of legumes and lentils and beans that we can make a variety of combinations. That's the beauty of protein coming from plant. There can be a variety of combinations, and especially in your growing age, plant protein is extremely important. Anybody else wants to comment?
We also get wheat, protein from wheat and seeds, sunflower seed and chickpea seeds.
Yes, actually wheat is a good example also, but say for example, one chapati will have 3 grams of protein coming in. Okay, and if somebody is say 40 kg or 30 kg of weight, you should be having at least 30 grams of protein in a day. It's back and forth around that, because depends on the growth and the age of the child also. Okay, and if you are very active in sports, or you do not know whether the other meals of the day are bringing protein or not. I mean, one has to always do the balance. But yes, I mean, protein-rich sources are usually legumes and lentils and beans and eggs, fish, these kind. Anybody else wants to comment? So I'll tell you why. No, I just wanted to tell you one important part is, why vegetables or fruits are important.
Because they are the
vitamins and minerals.
they are the main source of vitamins and minerals for us.
Yes, that is one. There is one more important thing. I'll tell you. It is the chewiness. So when you chew any kind of, it could be raw, but it could be partly cooked vegetables, raw as in salad. Okay, when you're chewing it, the chewiness happens because of fiber. So there's a lot of fiber in vegetables and fruits, which is also a very important part for digestion. So fiber is another important aspect of vegetables, but fiber also comes from our grains. So say whole wheat chapati, okay, or lentils which have their skin still on, okay, like whole beans, whole legumes. Those are also having a lot of fiber. Somebody want to comment? So, having vitamins and minerals is very essential, but it is not required in a lot of quantity, in very, very tiny quantities. And that's why they are called micronutrients. Micro, which is very small, required in small quantities. So minerals and vitamins, what they do is, see, they are very, very essential for our body. And body is not able to make them on their own. So it wants those molecules from outside, or those micronutrients from outside diet. Okay. And they are essential for a lot of biochemical processes that happen in our body, enzymatic processes. So even, growing up, you need a lot of vitamins and minerals, which should be there. And you would not realize this, but a variety of grains and lentils, when you eat a variety of food, you have to be carefree about vitamins and minerals, because they will come from one or the other sources. But if you eat just one kind of food, like, sometimes kids want to eat only, say, limited food, just like only rice, only white rice, only one kind of lentil, or only one kind of bread, and just limited kind of fruits, then then there is a problem. So you should be very open to eating a variety of food products. Okay, anybody can count how many different vegetables you eat?
I ate one kind of vegetable, which is I don't remember, but I remember its name is actually panak corn. I ate that. I ate that.
So vegetables are very important, but very important are the green leafy vegetables. Okay, because green leafy vegetables are they're rich in fiber, and minerals, but at the same time also give you iron, which is very important for body, for blood actually, to make hemoglobin. And having said that, you can consume a variety of green leafy vegetables, not just one kind. So it's very important. And then legume beans are very important aspect. Different vegetables give you different kinds of minerals and vitamins, and they are also very colorful. Can somebody give me besides green any yellow vegetable?
Corn, yellow pumpkin.
Yellow.
Yes. Yeah.
Pumpkin.
Corn.
Corn is also yellow. That's right. Any purple vegetable? Can anybody think of?
Brinjal.
Cabbage. Brinjal.
Brinjal.
Yes.
Brinjal.
Brinjal. And there's also something called beetroot.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yes.
So there's a variety. There's a reason why there are so many variety of colors in nature, because nature wants us to consume a variety of colors, and they are indication of variety of minerals and vitamins. Okay. Red color will be coming from tomatoes. They're full of lycopenes. Okay. Then yellow color is coming from, say, yellow pumpkin. Somebody just told me yellow zucchini. And these are all very nutritious and delicious vegetables. But at the same time, has anybody eaten any nuts? Can you give me some ideas which nuts you find in your daily?
Almonds.
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 Walnuts.
Almonds, walnuts,
Walnuts.
And then pistachio.
peanuts.
Peanuts. Yes. Do you know what kind of protein, carbohydrate, or fat? What is in majority in nuts?
Proteins.
Protein.
Proteins.
And then second in number?
Potassium.
Yes. No. Second in number is fats. Healthy fats. You know why walnut is the same shape as your brain? It has
Yes.
omega-3 fatty acids, which are very important for brain. So some of the products in food are very important because of the way they give you nutrition, and then we started tagging them as superfoods. So say walnut is a superfood because it's very rich in omega-3 fatty acids. It's very important for brain. Any other questions?
Ma'am, I actually have a doubt.
Sure.
So, what is there any difference between the nutritions we get from fruits and from vegetables?
No, there is none, but they are complementary also at sometimes, and sometimes they overlap. Okay. It's always a good idea to include everything in your diet: fruits, nuts, vegetables, and obviously carbohydrates coming from grains, rice, lentils, legumes. Then it becomes a balanced diet.
Ma'am, so is it, can we ask you a few questions? I have a set of questions. So ma'am, what nutritional recommendations would you give for vegetarians?
All these things that we talked about, these are majorly vegetarian only. Protein coming from legumes, beans, fiber coming from, obviously legume beans give fiber, as well as from vegetables, minerals, vitamins coming from vegetables, a variety of vegetables, and whole grains, say carbohydrate, brown rice, even white rice, whole grains like millets. Okay, a variety of millets. They all actually combinedly make a very good balanced diet, and good quality fat coming from seeds. So but the way we use fat is through oil, oil coming from say sunflower seeds, from sesame seeds, and fat coming from say coconut. This all becomes a balanced diet for vegetarians. And yes, of course, if you're not vegan, then protein is coming from milk also, right? Milk-based products. Okay. So, yeah.
Another question I have is do taking diets have other side effects on our body?
Depends on what kind of diet you're talking about. You mentioned different diets have different kind of effects on our body. That's what was the question?
Ma'am, yes, ma'am. Any diet if we take, will it have a side effect on our body?
Yes, it depends on, that's why I said, the diet has to be well balanced. Only then, your diet can be rich in protein and fiber. That will be perfectly balanced diet. Okay. And it should be low in carb. Then if you tend to eat a lot of sweet meat, it becomes problem for body, because the body is trying to maintain sugar level. And if you bombard it with a lot of sugar, then all its balance goes, topsy-turvy, and it has to, figure out how to handle it. So it gets overloaded with the sugar and it loses its balance. So the diet has to be well balanced. When you talk about diet, I think you're talking about weight loss diets, right?
Yes, ma'am.
And I think, it depends upon what you are doing. Sometimes people try to reduce calories as a way of, dieting, which may or may not work, depends on the physiology of that person. Okay, but what I know is that if you have a right balance of calories in and calories out, means whatever amount of food you are eating, that you need, say a sedentary woman needs 1800 calories a day. Okay, or a sedentary man needs 2000 calories a day, as per the dietary guidelines in India. Then if you are taking anything above it, maybe you are not being sedentary, you are actually being really active, so you burn. So if somebody is burning calories by exercising a lot or a lot of physical work, then probably even if they are taking any additional calories, it is balanced, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So yeah.
Ma'am, so another question I have is, like, what aspects of nutrition would you address for someone trying to gain weight and for also teenagers?
Oh, if somebody is trying to gain weight, one is they should be looking at whether they are having any nutritionally dense diet or not. Somebody if is trying to gain weight, then probably they are taking less calories to begin with, and should start eating more. And you just can't right away start eating more, because you have to have this inner desire to eat more, right? That means that probably they need to have a proper check on their vitamins also, and try to take actually help of a family practitioner or a doctor to first figure out if everything is in order, and then go with the recommendation of a dietitian, right?
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, and for teenagers?
Oh, teenagers are always having growth spurts, so they should be eating on time. And actually, if they eat products which are going to give them long lasting energy, then their growth spurts will be taken care of. When I say this, it means that, say, for example, you had a packet of biscuits which are made from refined flour and not so healthy fat. Okay, they will give you energy, but they will give you energy for very short duration, and then maybe after like half an hour, 1 hour, you felt hungry again. So now what is happening is, your body has to continuously remind you that you have to eat. What if you skip? Then if you are not able to eat, you're hungry, then you will be not able to entertain your growth spurt. So the whole idea is you eat food products which are going to give you energy for, say, long sustainable period of time. So you feel full for, say, at least 1 or 2 hours, and that could come from, say, beans, legumes, vegetables, good quality fat like coconut, sesame seeds, and all this is part of your daily fresh diet. Okay, so that's how it is taken care of. So if you eat your meals, your homemade cooked meals regularly, in decent quantity, the way you feel your body requires, then it will be taken care of. But if you feel hungry in between meals, I would always suggest eat fruits, eat something which is healthy like nuts, okay, and products made from those. Okay.
Thank you, ma'am. So is anyone if anyone from the audience wants to ask a questions, you're all welcome to do so.
Ma'am, I have a question.
Yes, Vainavi.
Ma'am, is it okay to take nutrition supplements which we bag in?
It's a very good question, but maybe you should not take it on your own. You should, have a physician recommend those, right? Because most of the time you don't know this is the right approach or not, right? So some of the things should be left to experts.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, is that all? Any other questions? If
Yes,
no,
ma'am.
then yeah.
Ma'am, what gave you the interest of becoming a nutritionist?
So, a small story that I gave in the beginning, I started working for food industry, and I started realizing that there are so many variety of ingredients that should become part of, say, a packaged snack, which you want to eat in between meals. I'm talking from adults' perspective. And, when we are in offices or we are outside for work and we do not get home cooked meal, or we are in between meals, we are hungry, then at that time, if I could get hold of a snack which is made from seeds, nuts, good quality carbohydrate, and can keep me full for 2 to 3 hours, then I'll be happy, right? I'll not feel guilty that I had to eat a pack of chips or biscuits only. so that is how I started working in that direction, and got the expertise in nutrition.
Thank you, ma'am.
Most welcome.
Is anyone else interested to ask the questions? So then thank you, ma'am, for being here with us. You have answered all our questions patiently and have thrown us some light on like what all nutritions we really need to take, and about Nutri-Tattva foods also. So we are really glad to have you amidst us in the session, ma'am. And you have made this session very special to me, and it has been a very memorable session too. Thank you, ma'am, for being here.
Wonderful. Thank you so much. I really enjoyed interacting with you all. I just wish you all the best in nutrition and having healthy diet all the time. All right. Have a good day. Bye.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
So now let us now move on to the reviewing part. And our first review for the day is Pranavika. Pranavika, please come onto the screen.
Yeah. Hi. Sorry. One sec. Yeah. Hi, my presenter. I am Pranaka from class 6K, and today I'm going to give you a review about Farmer Donald's pumpkin patch. The summary of the story is when Donald Duck hears about a pumpkin growing contest, he decides to become a farmer and grow the biggest pumpkin ever. And soon he discovers that growing a pumpkin patch isn't as easier as he thought. But help from his team and his hard work made him to grow a beautiful garden of pumpkins. But will his pumpkin get the grand prize? The answer is in the fun tile. The cost of the book is 175 rupees, and I would rate this book 4 out of 5. Thank you.
Thank you, Pranavika, for your review. So, what genre do you think this book fits into? Is it emotional or mystery or an adventurous or a light humor like that? What genre do you think this book comes into?
Humor thing.
Okay.
If you read the book, you'll itself know it will be
Okay, then Pranavika, thank you for your review. Next, our next reviewer is Falak. Falak, I welcome you to the screen.
Thank you for the introduction. Hi all, I am Falak and I am here to review the book Geronimo Stilton and the Attack of the Dragons, authored by Elisabetta Dami. Elisabetta Dami is an Italian children's book author and is famous for being the creator of Geronimo Stilton.
These books have been translated to 49 languages and have sold 180 million copies all over the world. Now, let us move on to the summary of the book. Have you ever heard about glue? It is a super stinky but fabulous stew and is the greatest specialty of Mice King village. But now, the wife of the chief's village, who prepares the best glue, has got a terrible cold, and it is up to Geronimo and his team to find a cure for it. It seems to be simple, but on his mission, he faces terrifying dragons. Read to know more. Now, let me give you my opinion on this book. This book is super interesting and exciting. I got to learn many new words through this book, and I hope you will too. The illustrations in the book connect with the reader and make sure that they don't get bored. I would give this book a rating of 9 out of 10. Readers of age 7 and above can read this book. So what are you waiting for? Do read the book and enjoy the adventure.
Thank you for that. Thank you, Falak, for that amazing review. And I have another question for you. Like the same question. What genre do you think this book fits into?
This book is very adventurous.
So you think this book will fit into the adventure genre?
Yes.
Adventure.
Yes.
That's great. So that's great, Falak. Thank you, all the reviewers. Both of you have reviewed your books really well. And now, for every work we do, we need to have a person who gives suggestions to us. And that's the reason we have evaluators in our Peekabook session. So, Drishana, you who will be evaluating Pranavika's role. Please come on to the screen, Drishana.
Yes, thank you, Sai Kirtana. So, greetings to all. So, first of all, Pranavika, it is your first time reviewing, so congratulations for that. You did a great job by giving the summary of the book, and you also gave the ratings, I guess. And the one thing which you could have added is you can have an eye contact with the camera, so that it will make it more interactive, and the audience can also have an even more the same point of view which you had, and maybe you can add some more points in so that the review will be even more lengthier. So this is the two suggestions which I would like to give, but as it is your first time, it is great that you have reviewed. Thank you.
Thank you,
Thanks,
Drishana. Yes, thank you, Drishana, for evaluation. And next we have Imran, who will be evaluating Falak's review.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yes,
My
Imran.
audio clear? Yeah, okay, Falak, you did an awesome book review about the Geronimo Stilton. So first of all, a good round of applause to him. And as a fan of Geronimo Stilton, I've been waiting to read this book, and at last I found a review for it. The review was good. You explained about the ratings and other components which I did not expect. The one thing which you could have changed is like maybe a small suspense. You could have added a small suspense to make us think like what would have happened next. You would have given a little bit of like, you would have shown us a little bit, and then we would have thought like what would happen next, and then you could have encouraged us to buy the book and read it in our homes. But otherwise, your review was good and I liked it. Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you, Imran. Thank you, Drishana, both for evaluation. I hope that both the reviewers will try to improve it next time and come up with much more better and awesome reviews next time. So, and now let's move on to our word creator, Krishika, who will be helping us to improve our vocabulary.
Hey all, a very good morning to one and all present here. I'm Krishika, so I'm the word creator for today. Learning new words would help us express ourselves and with more precision. So our theme is nutrition. Let's learn a new word based on our theme. Number 1 is phytonutrients. This term refers to a natural chemical substance in the plants. Phyto is the Greek word for plants. Number 2, gluten. Gluten is a mixture of 2 proteins found in the bread. which is rye and barley. It has an elastic mixture that helps hold the plants together and it gives the bread a squeeziness. How to use this word in the sentence? For example, we can say, I didn't know that Mexican foods contain gluten in it. Thank you. Have a tremendous Sunday.
Thank you, Krishika. Is it possible to send those words, meanings, and the sentences in the chat box?
Yes, sure.
Thank you, Krishika. And now, in Pick-a-Book, we have introduced a new role, and this role will help you all to develop your impromptu speaking skills. That is, you will be given a topic on the spot by an impromptu curator. And this session, it is Drishana who is our impromptu curator. She will be giving you all topics on which you have to speak at least for 1 minute. With this, your public speaking skills will increase, and so will your impromptu skills. So now let's welcome Drishana to the screen.
Yes, thank you, Saikina. Once again, greetings to all. So before going into the segment, I would like to ask who are ready to participate in this segment. So here I have a few sets of topic and then spin a wheel. So which last time Saikina did. So I will spin the wheel that is in an online platform. So I will spin the wheel and you will get a topic. So you should talk about the topic at least for 1 minute. So as we have less time, so let us have 5 to 6 members participating in this segment. So who are ready to go ahead and speak on the topic, which is spin in the wheel? Who are ready? So let me see that raise hand emoji. Okay, Pranavika, Ridan. I would like to request all of you to participate in this segment so that your impromptu skills could improve even more better. So yes, who are ready? Okay, Imran, next. Okay, now before let me share my screen before going into the segment. Yes, here it is. So let me reveal you all the topics. First one is why is nutrition important, and then nutrition taken in your daily life, then about balanced diet, then your daily food routine, and here I have a golden card which will be given to one person who can choose any of your topic and you can go ahead and speak about it. So can we start? Can we spin the wheel? Yes?
Sure, we can start.
Okay. So at first we got the golden card. So here I could see Ridan and Pranaviga's hand raised. So Ridan, which topic would you like to go ahead and talk about? Here are the topics.
Golden card, right?
Yes, you got the okay. You and Pranaviga will be talking on any talking about any topics which is given here for 1 minute. So you can choose any of it.
I would like to talk about why nutrition is important.
Okay. Yes, you can go ahead and talk about it for 1 minute.
So nutrition is important because it gives us it gives us energy and the necessary things required to survive, and also we require this kind of and we require also nutrition so that we can get stronger and also stay healthy to and also and yeah.
Is you complete? You are done?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, super. As it is your first time, thank you for the good try. Yes, next, Pranaviga, you can choose any of your favorite topic given here and you can go ahead and speak about it.
Yeah, I'm taking nutrition taken in my daily life.
Okay.
I used to drink 1 cup of milk every day morning. 3 to 4 almonds. Today morning I ate 1 cup of soup. My breakfast will be 2 or 3 rotis made from wheat. My lunch, rice and some vegetables. My dinner will be as usual 2 or 3 dosas.
Okay, thank you, Pranaviga. You gave a short and sweet impromptu speech. So next, now let me spin the wheel, and here we'll be getting a topic. Now I will choose any of you randomly, so you can go ahead and speak about on. You can speak on that topic. So are you ready? Let us spin the wheel now. Okay, it is about balanced diet. So Jitspeed, would you like to talk on this topic?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
A balanced diet is essential for maintaining good health and well-being. It provides us with the necessary nutrients that our body needs to function properly. Fruits and vegetables are a rich source of vitamins and minerals that our body needs to stay healthy. They are also low in calories and help maintain a healthy weight.
Yes, are you done? Or you wanted to give some more points about it? Yes, thank you, Jitspeed. Now let us spin the wheel once again and let's see what topic is given. Okay, nutrition taken in your daily life. So I would like to give this topic to Imran. Imran, are you ready to give a 1 minute impromptu speech on it?
Okay. Nutrition taken in your day. Can I have some time to think about it?
Okay, sure. Meanwhile, is anyone ready to go ahead and speak about this topic? Krishika, what about you?
Can I just think for 30 seconds?
Yeah, sure. Okay, what about Rishita, Sri Kartika, Anya, Hasini DJ? Okay. So, meanwhile, Krishika and Imran, think about your speech and let me give another spin. So, this is going to be the last one. Let us have one person who's going to talk about any one of this topic. So, let me spin it first of all. So, okay, it is about your daily food routine. This is an easy one. So, anyone who is interested can go ahead and speak on this topic. Yes, Iram Riaz.
Can I talk about my daily food routine?
Yes, Jitspreet, but Iram Riaz has not taken any topic yet. So let she give and try. Then you can go ahead.
Okay, ma'am.
We have to must we have to must eat food daily food routine. We have to must eat daily healthy food routine. In the breakfast, I eat apples and tea. In the lunch, I eat rice and some vegetables. In the dinner, I eat I eat bread and soup.
Is it complete?
Yes.
Okay, thank you, Iram Riaz. You give a good try on it. So next, Jitspeed, yes, you can go ahead and let us complete with this because our time is running out and we need to complete this session. So yes, Jitspeed, you can have a short impromptu speech on it.
Thank you for giving me a chance for this. So I wake up in the morning, drink a little bit of boost. Then after that, I eat most normal things like dosa or idli or any simple thing in the morning. Then after that, or I eat some snacker. Then after that, I eat like anything, for example, like rice, sambar, like maybe even rice with chicken curry, mutton, any meat of some kind or some protein or any kind of thing that has some vitamins or minerals to make me stronger. And at the night I eat like those something same like noodles, idiyappam and more. And throughout the day I drink lots of water to get me hydrated, ma'am.
Thank you, Jitspeed. It was an super duper impromptu speech. You gave it about 1 minute, so it was the best one. So yes, Krishika, with you, let us complete this segment.
Yeah, as Mani Upreti ma'am said, we should take vegetables, fruits, and many other things, and we should do a proper exercise so that we can stay healthy, and we should not take outside foods which contains many oily foods. Then we should take proper nutrients, and like we also should take carbohydrates, proteins, and vitamin containing foods. And daily you should drink 1 cup of milk so that we can also stay healthy. So that's all. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Krishika. I hope you all had a great time thinking points and giving out it as an impromptu speech. So this time also you all have given a speech about for 30 seconds. From next time, I wanted all of you to try giving it about 1 minute. So it is our first stage of entering into the impromptu segment. So this is we have started it recently. So from the upcoming sessions, I request all of you to think of more points and give out more points, and you can make the impromptu speech for about 1 minute. So that is my request. So thank you all. I give this. Let me move on to Sai Kirtana.
So thank you, Drishana, and all the speakers. So hope you have learned something through this segment. And now I have a common question to all of you. Who is ready to take up the roles for the upcoming Pick-a-Book session? Those who are new, you can take up the roles of reviewers. And if you have completed the public speaking workshop, you can take up the role of evaluators, which will help you in your impromptu speech. If you are interested to take up any role, please do message your name, the role you want to take up, and your number to either me, Drishana, Rishita, or Sri Karthika. Let me just message you my number. Can Drishana, Rishita, and Sri Karthika also just share your number so that everyone can contact you? Let me just message you a list of roles we have so that all the newcomers will also understand what are the roles we usually have. We also have an introducer for the host and the vote of thanks teller. So if any of you is interested to take up any roles among these, do message all of us and the role you want to take and include and along with your name. So thank you, my dear friends, for attending the session. Hope you all like my hosting. And let me now hand over the session to Hasini for the vote of thanks. Let us all meet in a new Peekabook session. Until then, stay tuned to all our Peekabook updates. This is Sai Kirtana signing.
One minute. So happy morning to everyone. I'm Hasini DJ and I'm happy to propose a vote of thanks today. I would like to thank our special invitee, Ma'am Mani Upriti ma'am, for taking time and talking to us today. It was a really marvelous speech. We were introduced to a lot of information about nutrition and healthy foods. And thank you, Sai Kirtana, for hosting an amazing session with lots of fun. Amazing job, Sai Kirtana. Ansini D gave an amazing introduction to the host. Pranavika and Falak did a wonderful job in reviewing their respective books. Trishana and Imran did their best as evaluators. They gave their reviews a scope for improvement. Our impromptu curator, Trishana, gave interesting topics on the spot and kept us hooked to the session. Trishika improved our vocabulary by introducing us to a new word today. I would like to thank everyone for patiently attending the session. Stay tuned for the next exciting session. Thank you all.
Thank you all for joining this session. Let's all meet in a new session.
Thank you all. Have a nice